Hello, what's your name?
So I'm Simon Owen. I do the research for Airfix and helps plan the range and help to make sure they look at least partly like they're meant to, really.
Awesome. So is that kind of like going around photographing the real like planes and things and making sure it's accurate?
It's some of that. So it's everything from getting the scan data, or proper CAD data in the case of modern aircraft, organising the 3D LiDAR scanning for some subjects, and it's getting some of the drawings of things like the Blenheim, where we had to go to Finland to get them because they were not in the UK. And then I speak to museums and collections and with the designers, organise visits to make sure we take lots of photographs and get all the information we need to design the kits.
That's amazing. So how do you actually go about scanning the actual planes and things?
Okay, so for 3D scanning we use outside companies. Some of them work for the building trade and some of them work for the film companies like Marvel, Disney. And we go along to a site, a museum, put the scanners down and basically sit back, and over the course of 5 or 6 hours the scans work around the aircraft or the object, whatever it is, a car, aircraft, tank, and we get from that a perfect sort of 3D file, like CAD data almost, of the shape of the aircraft.
And then presumably you split that down into the little pieces?
Yeah, we then use that to form a skeleton model where we sort of trace around it almost, and then break it down to pieces and do the detailed stuff after that.
That is awesome. So are these some of the new kits that are done using that technology?
Yeah, so 2 of the ones in here were done from scanning. The Phantom, we scanned an aircraft at Duxford, and the Seafarer, we scanned another example somewhere else. With the Blenheim, we used the drawings from Finland, and Brooklands Museum gave us the drawings for the Wellington. So there's a real nice mix here of aircraft done using really modern technology and some more old-fashioned way of using drawings, offset tables and GAs and stuff like that.
Yeah. Which do you prefer to work with? Which do you think is easier?
Well, for the designers, most of the time they would prefer a scan, because that gives them the data up front. They don't have to decipher any drawings, they know the exact shape. In terms of my role, which is just the research, organising a scan can be really difficult because you need to make sure the museum is pretty much shut. It's expensive, it's hassle, you have to hire scaffolding things to get above the aircraft and all sorts. Whereas drawings, for the Blenheim, I get to go to Finland for a couple of days and look through a nice archive in a nice warm museum while the snow falls outside. Yeah, so it's 6 and 2 threes really. Either is fine. It's the end result, as long as it gives you what you need. That's the main thing.
Yeah, exactly. Would you mind telling us a little bit about the Phantom, because that's quite a highly anticipated kit that's coming out?
Yeah, people are really excited about that. It's a shame we haven't quite managed to get it ready for this weekend, and unfortunately some weather issues out in the Far East have delayed it. But it's a great kit. The first one is going to be a Navy example, as you can see, extended nose leg, bits and pieces like that. So it's a really well requested kit, really popular kit. So it should make a really good splash when it's released in the next coming weeks.
Next coming weeks. Okay, yeah. That was my next question as well.
It's early December.
Early December. Okay, that's amazing.
Yeah. We've got the new Wellington.
Yeah, you want to tell us?
Yeah, so the new Wellington is next in the line of our World War II RAF bombers. Sort of a missing one from us at the moment. We did have one in our range, but the tool broke. We used it so much. So it's a brand new kit. It's got a full interior detail from the cockpit right the way back to the Elson toilet at the rear of the fuselage. So
full interior detail.
Full interior detail.
Wow.
It's really, really good model. All the geodetic structures are reproduced, and you can see it sort of quite subtly, but it's there in the wings and the fuselage on the outside as well. So there's going to be 2 fantastic decal schemes, one of which are an amazing story we're going to recreate on the box top.
Nice. What's this? Is this a Sea Fury? Yeah, Sea Fury.
Yeah, we've got the Sea Fury. We scanned an aircraft belonging to the fighter collection for this one. Again, a really nice subject, one that's been really well requested. Really, brutal looking, brutish, rugged sort of powerful aircraft, but one that's really catching people's imaginations. Another one that we think is going to be really popular.
Yeah, I love like the paint scheme on it. It's really great. Do you have like a role in deciding that kind of stuff? Yeah,
so I with the rest of the team, I choose the decal schemes. So we try and get ones that reflect the aircraft in service, but also sometimes to tell a bit of a different story. Like the new Mitchell we've got coming out, it's an anti-submarine aircraft based in the Panama and the Caribbean. So just to tell a bit of a different side of the aircraft service that isn't normally seen.
How difficult do you find it is to make sure that they're accurate to the original one they're in service?
In terms of the decal schemes?
Yeah.
Well, we choose the decal schemes right at the start of the process. So for the Phantom, we knew what schemes we wanted to do before we started the design. That way we know we're always going to have the right bits and the right equipment in the tool to make an accurate model of the schemes we want to depict.
Okay. All right, thank you. I think that's awesome. That'll do for now.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. Thank
Cheers,
you.
mate. Thanks so much.
You.